Cape May, New Jersey. Look at that guy running. Today, we're going to explore Cape May. We might go in that lighthouse. We're going to not really spend much time on the beach, but we're here. There's the Atlantic Ocean. How exciting. Over there, you got some people surfing. And the sun is sort of coming up, but we also got a little bit of crappy weather. I've been spending a lot of time documenting garbage, so I decided today, no trash. What we're going to do, hun, we're going down the shore. So what we're going to do today is we're going for a scoot. Well, probably more like a squawk. We're going to be scooting, walking, exploring Cape May, New Jersey. Got the cement boardwalk. We're going to go down there. Right here is the Sunset Pavilion. You can sit here, watch the sunset every day. They also have a flag they lower. It's a whole thing. I don't think today's a good day for the sunset. We got the what do they call it? Clouds. All around the town, they have very old Victorian homes. We're going to, I think that's in like another section. Well, they got some right there. We're going to go be zippity-doo-dahing around the Victorian houses. One of the things about Cape May is pretty much anywhere, if you're like in 3 or 4 blocks of the beach, you have to pay for parking. There we go. And you got this breakfast spot right here. Now, the way they have it set up is you can ride your bike for till 10 a.m. on this little pathway. And then after 10 a.m. you got to stay in the bike lane. It's a little bit after 9.
And all of a sudden it works.
If you go in this direction, you'll wind up in the town of Wildwood. And Wildwood is kind of like a theme park boardwalk with rides and games. This is more family-friendly, quiet. There's the beach. You go on the beach. You ride the bike during the day. There's some historic buildings. One thing they offer here, when you get off the beach, you can use these showers to hose off, which is great. That way when you, and then your car, you don't put sand on your feet and get sand all over your car. That's nice. For the rates, New Jersey, most beach towns, you got to buy a tag to get on the beach. So if you want to go on the beach for one day, it's going to cost you $10. 3 days, $20. Want to do 8 days, 8 days a week, it's going to be $25, or you can buy the whole season for $40. One cool thing is they have these walkways, which makes it, you know, if you have a wagon full of crap, or if you're in a wheelchair or whatever, it makes it a little bit easier to get to the beach. You're not going to get that far, but there is a military bunker from World War II. It's abandoned, I think, down in that direction, so we're going to go check that out. Also have free movies on the beach. You get to do, what they got? Spaceballs. Spaceballs is coming. My good friend Randy Quaid, he's in that movie, National Lampoon Christmas Vacation. Right. Now we're getting some activity. Here's the beach arcade. That's not open yet. Got a wood fire stove right there. Look at this.
On the way to Cape May.
That's right, they don't call this a boardwalk, they call it a promenade. And this is the oldest, the nation's oldest seashore. Ooh, that's a tough one, huh? And this is the nation's oldest seashore resort. Look at that, how exciting. This is where Abe Lincoln vacationed way back, I don't know, that's probably not. There's the convention center. And this is, I would say, this is kind of like their big boardwalk part. It's very small. You got the ice cream shop, you got the boutiques, and you got the fudge. There you go. I don't know why you, there you go. Can I ask you a question? Why do they, I used to make fudge back in like the 1990s. Why do they make fudge workers wear white pants?
I don't know. It's the same question when I ask myself for every morning.
Yeah, everybody has to wear, yeah, you're wearing white pants, I had to wear white pants. All right. Yeah, it never made sense to me. When you make fudge, why do you have to wear white pants? All right, I think we did this side far. I want to go to the lighthouse. I want to see the abandoned military base. That's where I want to go. I'm on Howard Street, Baba Booey. They got the putt-putt course here. Look at this, they have, it's $10 a game. It kind of works on an honor system. Just grab a putter and go. And then somebody will come out and collect the $10 while you're out putt-putting. Looks slightly challenging. $10 is the most I will ever pay for an outdoor putt-putt. Oh, look at this. Look at this ATM. Looks like a Doctor Who phone. A Doctor Who phone booth, but it's an ATM. There's a soda machine. Soda machine. If you want to get a soda from the soda machine, that's $3. And they got a bunch of breakfast spots. You got the Bagel Time Cafe here. There's a pancake shop down the street. Look at this. Ooh. Now, I don't... If a hotel has pineapples, doesn't that mean it's like a swingers club? I'm not 100% sure. And, ooh, look at this. You got a statue. How exciting. And then right here is one of those love locks. So what you would do is you come here, and I would, you know, you put you and your beloved on a lock, and you lock it here. And these look like they've been here for a while. J and K, they've been there since recently. This is pretty nice. You got the lobster rolls, you got Rita's, more boutiques. Best buns on the beach. Not that guy, that's what the sign said. Check out these beautiful Victorian homes. Wow. They look beautiful. There's the gingerbread house. That's the name of that house. Man, check out the fence. This house here is called the Abbey. A lot of the houses have like fun little names. Look at the tiling around that window. Look how it's not straight. It's kind of wavy. That's real interesting. The windows. This is really incredible architecture. A World War II, Vietnam. I guess this is a whole war memorial dedicated to the soldiers. Oh, I wonder if these were old gas lamps. Look how cool they are. Oh, look, their mailbox is their house. That... Yeah, guys, bunny rabbit. Bunny rabbit. Right there. It's a beach bunny rabbit. Outrageous. Man, if you love looking at old architecture, this is a really, like, just walking around these 2 blocks. Really incredible. You got, this is the Marquise de Lafayette Hotel. This is the same hotel Lafayette stayed at during the Revolutionary War. That's a joke. Sometimes I say jokes and people don't get them. I gotta clarify. Tacos, pizza, ice cream. You got all the shore staples. A lot of bars. There's a town not too far from here called Ocean City, New Jersey. And they're a dry town. Oh, look at this. Old school Humpty Dumpty sitting on the wall. Boy, that feels vintage. This place is pretty popular. It's called Hot Dog Tommy's. They sell hot dogs. Don't forget, the only ketchup that belongs on a hot dog is Heckler Spicy Ketchup, which you can buy in Wildwood, New Jersey. The guy Heckler, follow them on Instagram, Dan Heckler, the guy who owns it. He comes down here a lot in on the shore towns, and he sells the ketchup at food shows. Look at these. You got little tiny shacks that serve food. You got shaved ice. You got the Pocky Bowls, the glass art. Huh. And this is the Big Pancake House. Big line at Uncle Bill's. They're open from 6:30 a.m. to 2 p.m. You can see the sign, but it says Congress Hall. It's been serving tourists since 1816. Just checking out the Congress Hall Hotel. They got a little spa here. Ooh, look at this. Pool. Living that pool life. Got a bunch of chairs for you to sit, chat, get a cup of coffee right here. Nice. Yeah, it has a very cool look to it. A little restaurant here, and then you can also eat or hang out at one of these tables. And you got a great view of the ocean. Oh, I can see why this place has been open for 200 years. That's the view of the ocean here at the hotel. Fire! Got two cannons just sitting here. Man, look at the garden of this house. That's nice. They do offer bike rentals. There was a spot I went to, and it wasn't a bad deal. It was like $10 for an hour. $25 for the day. At the base of the lighthouse, you have, here's one of the old lenses. There's the oil can, the keeper's oil can. And then right here is one of the keeper's old outfits. How exciting. Sucks. Yeah, this sucks. Over there is the World War II bunker. Oh my God, this blows. Oh, it's so windy up here. And this is the rest of the view. I can't go out there, it's too scary. Here's another view out those porthole windows. It's so windy outside. Standing on the ledge of the lighthouse is terrifying to me. Well, we did it. And good thing is I bought 2 tickets to high buildings. There's over in that direction is the World War II watchtower, and I'm going to be going over there to see another high view. 199 steps. That's practically 400 steps up and down. Chubby fellow is a sweaty mess right now. Look at this. This is a life-saving boat, circa 1800 to 1930s. There's the step ladder from the 1800s. Are the names of the old keepers of the lighthouse. Looks like the highest paid salary was for Harry Palmer back in 1924. He made $960. I don't know if that's annually. That's probably annually. He gets paid almost as much as a Philadelphia garbage man. Another thing Cape May offers is they have these trolley tours that take you around all of Cape May. They're about, I think, $20-ish. So that's another great way to see the city if you don't have a scooter. If you take a look at the bunker, you can see the pylons. If you look at the bunker, you can see the pilings. And now if you look at the bunker, it's covered in sand. This is it. This is the abandoned military bunker from World War II. It was here at Cape May Point. I think that's what this is called. Now listen, I'm not, I don't really know much about Cape May. So if I'm wrong on a few things, just please correct me in the comments. But yeah, don't be a dickhead about it. Just say, yo, cuz. See, but I do know this is a World War II bunker. And it was used here because this is the most southern point of New Jersey. And it was kind of a lookout point to see if you had any German ships or anything from the Europe, the evil access. I guess not the Japanese guys, but the Europeans we would keep a lookout for here. I think this was only open for like 2 years, 3 years at most. And then they just closed, and they left it here. That's the crazy part, is they just left it here. I think during World War II, it was kind of covered. They had it covered either with sand or with netting. I think the guns were up there. There's also a lookout tower that they used. It's a little bit in that direction. We're going to be going there too. And that they use that lookout tower to help the people in this bunker. The thing about the beach here, great thing about the beach where the bunker is, it's free to walk on. There's not many Jersey towns where you get to go on the beach for free. The ocean temperature is 71 degrees. The temperature outside today, it's the middle of July, it's like 76 degrees. That's too cold. That's too cold. I like it. I like going to the beach late August. That's when the ocean is proper temperature. There's also, I think there's another beach somewhere around here called Diamond Beach. I'm very close to it. And whenever it rains, you take your kids to the beach and it looks like the whole beach is covered in diamonds. It's some type of magical event that happens when it rains. I'm zooming in so you can take a look inside the bunker. It's covered. They have this entrance blocked off, so you can't go. The back side of the bunker, they have it walled off here so you can't see in. Not really a thing of beauty, more of an interesting relic from the past. Over there is the lighthouse. I was going to say, this could be a great calendar shot, but the sky sucks. If the sky was white, puffy clouds and blue, it would be this will not make the calendar. And here we are. This is the lookout tower for World War II. There's also a fire control tower. All right. And we're going inside the watchtower. There are 103 steps in this watchtower. And pretty much this watchtower was built to protect America from German U-boats. Stove here. Here's some of the things the guys used in World War II. You got a radio, pack of cigarettes. There's the uniform. They ever find anything?
They never fired on anything. Most of the submarines and stuff
This is much better than the lighthouse because you're indoors, safe. There you go. There weren't the trees here back in the 40s, were there? Mm-hmm. There were, okay. This protected the bunker?
This is where they looked out for the boats and
Okay.
radioed the tower or the bunker and let them know if there was anything that they needed to be aware of as far as firing the guns.
They ever find anything?
They never fired on anything. Most of the submarines and stuff were over towards the Delaware side because they were deeper waters.
There was German submarines in the Delaware River or the Delaware Bay?
Yes.
Oh, that's terrible. Did you know there was Nazi U-boats in the Delaware Bay and parts of the Atlantic Ocean? Did you know they were over here? That's scary. I had no idea this happened. There was a German U-boat that surrendered off the coast of Cape May 6 days after the German VE Day, at the end of the World War II for the Germans. And there was a German prison camp in Delaware for prisoners of war of World War II. No idea. And here is the crew of the Nazi U-boat. These is the Nazis who surrendered here in New Jersey. This is the World War II Wall of Honor of men and women who served the military during World War II who lived in the Cape May area. I like seeing the ones with the husband and the wife who both served. Guy holding a Japanese flag. Yeah, it's like 7 stories high. I came here to get a little vacation, a little break, and I just had my mind blown by Nazis. What you're looking at is the remains of an experimental concrete ship called the SS Atlantis. This is one of 12 cement or concrete ships that was built during World War I. In 1926, someone purchased they purchased the cement boat as a ferry, and they used it between Cape May and another cape in Delaware. On June 8th, a storm broke the ship free from its moorings, and it ran 150 feet off the coast of Sunset Beach. It's kind of cool that it's just sitting there. I never really seen a shipwreck this close. Now you can get, they have whale watching ships all along this area, Wildwood, Cape May, and you can get, I think that's the closest you can get to it because you're not allowed to swim in this area. Might be a German submarine, who knows? Right here at the Sunset Beach, they got a little bar. There's some gift shops. And a World War II lookout tower. I'm going to be getting back on the Parkway. Going to be hitting another shore town, so make sure you hit subscribe. Well, Cape May, New Jersey. I really haven't spent much time in it. 1, the history was awesome. 2, the architecture was awesome. And the town itself was very clean, no bags of trash. And it seemed real family friendly. I'm definitely going to be going back sometime in the near future. I'm going to bring the grandkid. We're going to have ourselves a good old time. I don't like that you got to pay on the beach. I hate that. God, I feel like God wouldn't want us to pay to go on the beach. But New Jersey thinks otherwise. Well, make sure you hit like and subscribe. And I'll sail with you later. Toodles!